Grand finale. Trap plays versus Supply. In the grand finale, Hajime.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Maxi, Havness, and Impermanence. Looks like you just got outplayed. That's how you draw. That is what knowing how to draw looks like. Rhino Heart can discard Rhino. We probably want to keep the Havness in the hand. And we're also going to stop your Fusion Summon. No Fusion Shokan for you. Well done. Recycle your own Heartbeat. Putting Maxi back into their deck. All right. Rhino activates. We sent Solic to search for another monster. Well done. Because we have Maxi, we just drew into that instead of having to send the Rhino Heart, keeping the Havness in the hand. Got Sharon for big plays next turn. King of the Chads is ready for a big polymerization play. I hope to see Chimera in this game. Whose turn is it? I don't even know. It's our turn. Kid Kalos, send Havness. Havness, get Fusion Shokaning into Dragostapelia, not Rukalos. Okay. Dragostapelia can stop a rank 4 Exceed if we really want to. We are milling 3, we are milling 8. But you are also going to mill. Now, we already activated Kaldo. Did we mill a Mudora? We did not. No Mudora. Mudora could have spun back. Oh, this would have been a good Mudora. Mudora stop Rhino. Mudora stop Crime being added back to the hand. Kalback mill an additional 5. All right, we're both on less than 20 cards in our deck now. What did we mill? We do not have a Mudora of our own. Trap Plays now has Mudora in her grave. Got limited to 1 Foolish Bear of Goods, limited to 1 King of the Swamp. Heartbeat, recycle the Solic, but the Mudora, I think, could stop it, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just hold on to it. Hold on to it. Agito, reborning from the graveyard. All under Max C. Like, what is going on? We are not respecting the Max C. Are we going for a deck out victory? How many more times can we special summon? What is going on? I think we're trying to deck out. Havness Mill 3? I mean, you're gonna deck out. What are you doing, Havness Mill 3? What do you mean? Agito reborn from the graveyard. You're down to 10 cards. Negate the Kid Cow. 10 cards left in the deck. Okay. Trap play is still going all the way. Rukalos, 9 cards left in the deck. Fusion Summoning returns back in the deck. We can't allow that. You can't replenish your deck. We have to negate. Time Thief Redoer. 8 cards left in the deck. Dark. 7 cards. Mudora the Explorer. Okay, doesn't want Mudora to stop this. We're gonna shuffle 2 cards back before we commit to Dark. So Kaldo and Mudora have both been activated now. All right, all right. Merely Mill 3. Now, this is dueling. This is what dueling looks like. Dark was not able to trigger Maxi draw again. Oh my, it's turn 1, everyone. It's turn 1. I just can't. It's turn 1. It's turn 0 for Sepla. We just resummoned the Dark. There's 8 cards left in the deck. We stole a Dragostapelia, 7 cards left, 6 cards left. What the hell is going on? 5 cards left. We're still going. Chang Ying, 4 cards left. This is the most insane grand finale I've ever seen. What the hell? 3 cards left. You can't trigger the Millers unless there's 5 cards in the deck. Goddess. You tried to deck Sepla out. Now Sepla is going to deck you out. Maybe. We're going to banish to trigger the Chang Ying. Chang Ying can't banish the Goddess, and you're actually just going to be negated. You're not triggering anything. You're now negated, and we're no longer reduced. The field spell does actually deal with you. All right. You are perma-negated, but Goddess is now gone. Triple Tactics Talent looking at the hand, turning off the crime. Crime is now dead. Wow. Mudora the Explorer, discard Keldo. Keldo spin back into the deck, recycling our extra deck monsters here. Sharon, mill 3, you have 0 cards in your deck. Havnis, put back into the deck 3 so we can make our Kaleido Hearts. Kaleido Hearts, spin a card on the field back into the deck. Goodbye to the Chang Ying. Also wiping out the field spell because we returned an Aqua back into the deck. A Tearlament that is. Lethal damage. Trap plays, that was wonderful. Okay, you took the whole Maxi challenge. You made game 1 so much more exciting. Thank you for doing that. It was a valiant effort. It was good. Almost. Game 2 of the finale. We lost game 1, so we're going again. And of course, we have Havnis. This is what I'm talking about. Havnis will probably go to 1. Probably will be the way. Trap plays, Chainlink blocking the Rhino Heart. Activate the card in the graveyard on Chainlink 2. The cards in the fields. Play around the Hav. I mean, we lost to Max C game 1, but Havnis did do something. Again, playing around Havnis. 2 times an average duelist could have played into Havnis. We are going to spin back, making our Rukalos. The score is incorrect, thank you. I gave her the win because of the Maxi challenge. Abyss Duel. What the Duel? Chain Havnis a Dweller, but your graveyard's going to be turned off anyway. It's level 3, which, you know, can be used for if... Oh! Imperm negate! I've had a lot of discussions with, you know, do you play around Imperm? Do you wait? Should we have waited? I guess in this instance, we should have waited. Did we draw Imperm for the turn? This was an Imperm that was already in the hand. So I don't know. I don't know. Imperm needs an open field to activate. So obviously in this situation it would have been better to play around it, but you know. You then play into Triple Tactics Talent. What are we trying to play around? We're playing around everything. You can't play around everything. Got the field spell. Come to me, Sharon. Sharon, discard Mudora. The Explorer, mill 3. We got Scream, milling 3 of our own. Sulliek grabbing a Havnis of our own. Mudora is going to be spinning back. You Mudora, I Mudora, we all Mudora. Could normal summon our Mudora to make our rank 4 exceed here. Alrighty. No more shufflers. You don't shuffle, I don't shuffle. Interesting stuff here. We tried to pop our own Havnis, and she said, no, I'm going to pop your popper so you don't pop nothing. MST negates, do not forget. Rank 4 exceed. Time Thief redo. We are redoing. Redoing could send the Sharon. And we haven't activated any fusions. Or, I mean, did we, right? We didn't. Did any shuffler stop a fusion? No. Zeus played. Normal summon a trigger. The Scream. Milling a potential double fusion, but we're only going to activate one of them. Chaining Havnis to the Redoer, which wants to get fusion summoning. We are sending the Sharon. We'll activate after this resolves, making a big fat Kaleido Hearts. Kaleido Hearts, spin back the Havnis, triggering the Scream to search for a trap, popping our own Havnis to fusion summon. And now our Sharon is going to get negated by the Rukal. We're also going to Keldo spin back the opposing Mudora and recycle back our Heartbeat back in the deck. Wow, I think this duel might be over. Just like that, lethal damage. Game 3. For the final Tier 0 mirror match I will ever be spectating in a Meta Weekly. Don't get to see the hand now. Limited to 1, Foolish Burial good, Sulliek gets searching. So let's see how smart the chat is now. Of course, you all knew how to perfectly play around Imperm, TTT, and Havness when you could see the hand, but when you can't see it, we got Havness chaining to the Rhino Heart. Mill 3, Agido will be milling 5. Oh boy. Merely activating, we have no shufflers in the graveyard to stop anything from either side. We got Max C. Did that just decide the entire duel? Max freaking C. Tier Limit could play quite well under Maxi, I'd say. Kit Cal, Search Sulliek, and we have a Kit Cal of our own, which could turn into a Dragostapelia or could turn into a Rukalos. And if we have enough meat in the graveyard, hand, or field, we could also make a Kaleido Heart, which could be quite disruptive here. This Kit Cal could send, I mean, we also have Rhino, freaking Heart. Again, whose turn is it? I don't even, what the heck? Is this really turn 1? Trap plays making more plays than Saplaw. Sending the Sharon, sending the Merly. So we got the double. This could play around DD Crow if we intend to just fuse once, but we probably intend to fuse twice. Rukel. And that is all 3 fusions on the opponent's very first turn. This is winning on turn 0. Turn 0. Kaleido spin back, the Kit Cal, Chain Havness, special summon. Rukel could negate, but then it would be sent to the graveyard, activating the fuse. We milled 3. We milled a Havness with our Havness. Now we're going to negate the fusion itself, not the summon of the Havness. Very good. And since we didn't destroy it, since it's in the graveyard, we don't have to send. TTT! Yoinking the Kaleido to make a dark. You what, mate? We stole the Kaleido, and then we stole Kaleido permanently. A perma-steal. On summon, spin back the Rukalos. Beautifully done. Saplaw, don't try to deck out trap plays. It's not going to happen. All right, thank you. Problem is, if Kaleido sent to the graveyard by card effect, trap plays will be the one that can activate it. Foolish Burial good, send the Sulliek. Sulliek searching for a Sharon, which will discard a monster to special summon, not using up our normal summon. Reinforce our plays by adding our Rhino Heart. It's time for a big Sharon play, sending Rhino, milling. Meta Noise could add back from the graveyard. We also have Rhino and Havness, Heartbeat. Everything's activating. Scream also triggering. And now Scream. Meta Noise adds a banished monster, right? No, Meta Noise is add a monster in the graveyard. Yeah, target monster in the graveyard. We passed on that effect. We're going to recycle back the Sulliek. Mill 3. We have a Diviner in the graveyard now. We're going for a Kit Cal. This is not looking good for Saplaw. Reborn the Rhino, send the Scream. Scream will search for a trap. Kit will search. Rhino will trigger a fusion. We do have our Kaleido spinning the Rhino. Interesting. Max C again. There's no shuffler in Saplaw's graveyard to stop that fusion. We got Sulliek. We can't send our Kaleido because it's not our Kaleido. Very good. Sending the Dark instead. We have double Kaleido. What the heck? Double the Kaleido on the fields. One is trap plays and the other is Saplaw's. And you could see that by clicking on the card. You could see the red one and the blue one. That's a new feature in Master Duel. Otherwise, you would just not know. You'd have to just remember which is which. Rukel, 2,500 due to the Scream. Uh-oh, we got rank 4 Exceed plays. Haven't used up our normal summon yet. It's time to Duel. Uh-oh, it's time to Zeus. Zeus could trigger our own Kaleido. We now turned off the Scream, the Sulliek, the Kaleido, but ours will be activating. Is there a shuffler? Did you all side your shufflers out? What was this? You can't agree to side out shufflers in the grand finale. We got shufflers and you don't. Kaleido come back, which we sent to the graveyard with our own Zeus after they took control of it with the Dark, reborning our Rukalos. At least the duel's not over yet, right? Okay. Kit Cal. And let's set it up. Send Zeus to summon Rhino. Alrighty, we're going to get shuffling. No shuffle Dweller back in, then make Dweller. That would have been funny, right? Shuffle back Dweller, make Dweller. Supply! You can't just pass, you gotta make a play, mate! What was that? Lethal damage and trap plays is your final Tier 0 winner for the Meta Weekly. I promise you, the next Meta Weekly is not going to be Tier 0. Konami's going to ban something, ban list, and we're going to be good. It's going to happen. Believe it. This is our, I hope to be the final Tier 0 Tierlament tournament. Oh my Jesus. What the heck? If we look at the tier list right now, 57%. I just told the developer, because I think we've had enough time, we're going to make 50 power Tier 0. I think we could agree that 50 power is Tier 0. We were trying out a new system with this where it's just this. This used to be a paragraph explaining what's good. There is a bit more to this where I'm sorry for some people that are upset about this. If we have the same player topping with the same deck list within a week, we have downgraded the power of your top a little bit. Your first top, it's full power. Your second top goes down a bit. We can't have one person making Tier 2 with Ojama because they went to 5 different tournaments in 1 week and topped all of them. I'm sorry. Top 16. Melfi's all about that Herald of Arclight, and you protect the Herald of Arclight with the Avermax, then you are good. You're going to be clapping up tier limit with this. You can get the setup. Good job, Lessie. Let's move on to Justinian. Looks quite standard. Let's look at Nod 3Q. Same thing. Well, we got the Gravekeeper Trap in the Exchange of the Spirit. I'm a fan. I like it. All right. Good job. Here's the extra deck. Interesting. Okay. Looking good. Moving on. Rated RKO. Anything on non-standard here? It does not look like it. Looking standard. Looking quite standard. Osh. Runic Naturia. I like the Naturia cards a lot. Very good. Big fan. Scar Black. Anything interesting? Nope. Standard. Looking standard. Good job. Lord Cuckoo. Lord Cuckoo with the Numeron. You could almost sometimes always win 10% of the time against tier limit if you just rush Avermax. Yuri Evna with the Plunder. 40 card clean Plunder. Yuri Evna, you are a mad lad. Good job. I am so happy to have spectated these games that you were in. I tried to watch all of them. Big fan. Good job. And then we have Squid. Reboot in the main. All right. I wonder if you won some mirror matches with that reboot. Also got Super Poly. Nice. Moving on. 46 cards with grass. Is this real? I'd have to double check with Gia, but what? Level 100 Crobat, one of the most interesting decks in today's event. Assault Synchron Sprite. What? Then we have Zayad. Right before heroes are about to get boosted by my educated guesses with the Wake Up Hero. Here you go. Mugiwara, top 4, 40 cards clean. Anything that's not standard, I don't see it. Looking clean. It's clean. And then Supply. The Chad. Supply the Chad with King of the Swamp, Polymerization. Let's keep on going. And then the Pacifist Rat. Top tier. Let's go. First place. Very good. Diviner. Yeah, you see how the top 2, they got the spicy text? Not playing it like everyone else. I like it. So good job, Pacifist Rat. Good job, Supply. Good job to all of you. Hopefully this is the last Tier 0 tournament I ever have to see. Thank you very much. Let's go.